A very good morning to one and all. I, Ruby Gill, welcome all the attendees and our prestigious speakers on the behalf of Lovely Professional University for today's webinar on the topic Benefits of Opting Engineering After 10th. So today you'll savor a feast of knowledge from our raved speakers. So allow me to introduce them. Dr. Lavi Raj Gupta, Pro Vice Chancellor, Lovely Professional University. He holds a PhD in bioinformatics. He did his MTech in computer-aided design and interactive graphics from IIT Kanpur and BE Honors Mechanical Engineering from MITS Gwalior. Having flair for endless learning, he has done more than 50 plus certifications and specializations. From University of California at Irvine, Wharton School, University of Pennsylvania, Deep Learning AI and Google Machine Learning Group. Recently, he has collaborated with Stanford University for a research project. He has authored 7 books on IoT, mobile robotic platforms, biomedical sensors, and machine learning and data analytics. He has, to his credit, 150 plus patents, 100 plus published books, 10 granted, Indian and Australian. So thank you so much, sir. It's a privilege to have you on board with us. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you, Ms. Ruby.
Furthermore, I would like to welcome our admission expert, Dr. Chirag Sharma, Assistant Professor, Lovely Professional University. His doctorate in computer science and engineering, having 10 years of experience in LPU. He has 45 research publications in area of image processing. So today, he'll give you an insight of eligibility, fee, scholarship, and infrastructure of the university, which I'm pretty much sure will make you save a lot of money. So thank you, sir, for joining. So with this, we'll start today's webinar. So over to you, Dr. Lavi Raj Gupta, sir, for content of the day.
Thank you, Ms. Ruby. Good morning, everybody present here. See, today in coming 15-20 minutes, I'll talk about that what are the basic benefits of joining an engineering diploma program just after your 10th class. Because, you know, the basic intent, the basic premise behind anybody joining a diploma program is start early and stay ahead. Meaning thereby, I'll give you certain examples that there will be 2 pathways. One, you continue your schooling, that is, you continue from your 10th class, you move on to 11th class, 12th class, and then you join the engineering program, or the pathway for which we are discussing and deliberating, that you after 10th you join the diploma program and then you continue your diploma program, and then possibly you can take the lateral entry and move on to the second year of engineering program. The basic understanding of diploma is that it is meant for skilling an individual. When I say skilling, it is developing a specific set of skills among the set of people who have joined a particular program. That is the basic premise and that is the intent. The question is why. We all are going to answer this question today, or we all are looking for this answer, that why engineering after 10th. The basic answer of why engineering after 10th is just plain simple, is that it enables you to develop set of skills in the chosen area of your discipline. If you have chosen electronics, then you will be more skill driven in electronics. If you have chosen mechanical engineering, you will be more skilled in the areas of mechanical engineering or the domains of mechanical engineering. Now let us look to this. That during your pathway, when you are actually moving on from 10th class to 11th class and 12th class, completing your schooling, you will be experiencing the theoretical aspects of anything and everything. Be it, you know, differential equations, be it differentiation or integration in maths, be it actually quantum theory, be it thermodynamics in physics, and in chemistry, maybe the reaction dynamics or reaction chemistry or physical chemistry kind of thing. It will be more onto the theoretical aspects. You'll be learning more onto the concept. But when you move on and start doing your diploma, you'll be given the instructions, or you'll be prepared for the theoretical aspects or theoretical concepts as well. But you'll be given an opportunity to do hands-on and experiential learning. This is one of the biggest opportunities. This is one of the biggest, tenets of doing diploma after engineering. That your colleagues who are actually moving on ahead with the schooling would be theoretically trained, or rather theoretically, they'll be given inputs on the theoretical aspects of the thing, the book oriented aspects of the thing, whereas you are going to have the book oriented aspects or book oriented concepts learning, but in addition to that, you will be having the skills and the experiential learning of a particular thing. I'll give you an example. Say, for example, a 12th class student can, you see a picture out here. You see a picture out here. Your colleagues who are actually moving on for the schooling kind of thing, if they are reading about lathe, if they're reading about plain simple lathe in any of their courses, maybe any of the vocational courses or something like that, they will read about the lathe and its components, which is more theory oriented. But you will be actually working on the high-end lathes and CNC machines, and you will be designing programs for CNC machines. This is one of the aspects. I'll talk about that the colleagues of yours would learn the basic principles and theories behind high temperature thermodynamics, but you'll be doing welding on your own, and not just simply the arc welding. You'll be doing various types of weldings during your diploma program if you choose mechanical engineering as your selected domain. You'll be doing arc welding, gas welding, you'll be doing tungsten inert gas welding, metal inert gas welding kind of thing. So you'll be more experienced in developing the skills and harnessing the levels of skill of doing things. If you are joining a civil engineering program, people, your colleagues might talk about the contours, might talk about the measurements, in their schooling kind of thing. But here you'll be using high-end devices like total stations for doing the survey, for doing the contouring of the entire area. You'll be given that opportunity to take this total station to the field and create the entire contour map of that particular field. Now that is where I say that the best or the biggest benefit of joining engineering diploma after 10th is that you'll be staying ahead in terms of experiential learning, project based learning, and you'll be equally trained onto the theoretical aspects of the things as well. If you are joining electronics, then basically what your colleagues are going to do is they are going to learn about Kirchhoff's law, Kirchhoff's current law, Kirchhoff's voltage law. They'll be talking about Thevenin's theorem. They'll be on piece of paper. They'll be actually doing some network analysis, or they'll be solving networks and creating Thevenin's resistance. But here you'll be learning about the Thevenin's theorem. You'll be learning about the Wheatstone bridge. But here you will create Wheatstone bridge physically as well, and would work on those Wheatstone bridge, and you'll be doing projects around it. You'll be doing soldering, and you'll be using components or platforms like Arduino or Raspberry Pi and designing solutions out of it. So you'll have a perfect blend of theory and practice coming together. If you join computer science program, while people are going to just simply read the basic syntaxes of Python language or basic syntaxes of C language. You'll be actually developing maybe apps, you'll be developing websites, you'll be developing algorithms using Python and concepts of C or C++ or Java. This is the very, very basic difference and the opportunity to move on after 10th in a diploma program. The evolution I'll talk about, humans actually, they were pushing the objects, and while they were pushing, they experienced that because it is sliding over the ground, the force required and the number of people required to move an object was too many. But then they created what? Simplified form of it, and they created rollers, which resulted into wheels, which resulted into further advanced wheels, and which further today are these forms of wheels which are beneath the spacecraft, or which are beneath the aircraft. This is the form of evolution. This is basically the theoretical aspect, and you actually go by the flow of the theory. But here in these things, the evolution of wheel and the evolution or changing of sliding friction to rolling friction is the outcome or the output of experiential learning only. See, part one to part two, if you see the difference, the basic difference between these two worlds are very simple. That in the early they were going by the theoretical aspects only, and in second and further evolutions, they are experiencing things and then they are modifying things based on the experience. This is the power of starting ahead and moving on. We'll talk about Industry 4.0. Industry 4.0 meaning thereby that there was revolution, Industrial Revolution 1, where people started using water and steam. Then people started using electrical energy for production. Then they included information technology and computers. Then today we are digitizing the complete thing, and we are working on cyber physical systems. When we say cyber physical systems, see, theoretically cyber physical systems can be studied. But when you are designing a cyber physical system, a system, maybe even a gear mechanism, which is computationally sufficient and can take decisions on its own and is connected to the net. Now that is where the power of experiential learning, the power of practice-driven learning comes into picture. We have focused quite a lot at LPU in skill building, and we focus on thinking of various aspects. We think future does. We developed industry relevant skills. If industry is using a new form of welding, we bring that new form of welding and train you to do welding on any new form, maybe make or take kind of new form of welding. We think of technology shift. Thus, you will experience and do work in advanced laboratories. When people are just simply talking about lathes and milling machine, we will give you an opportunity to work on CNC machines, VMC, that is vertical milling center. When people are just simply thinking about surveying chains or theodolite, we'll give you an opportunity to work on total stations. When people are just simply thinking of building apps and websites, we will give you an opportunity to work on supercomputers for artificial intelligence and machine learning algorithms. NVIDIA NX would be available for you. When we think of expectations, we'll give you the best of the faculty, a faculty who has got industrial experience also, so that he or she brings the industry-oriented learning into the classroom. We think of careers. Thus, you will have lots of industrial visits, so that whatsoever industry is doing, be it a computer or IT industry, be it electronics industry, be it mechanical industry, or be it civil construction site, you will be given an opportunity to visit and experience and see what all is actually happening onto the sites. And we also will give you an opportunity to work under the aegis of Center of Excellences, which we have built with the best of the companies. We think beyond, so we'll let you participate in events. If there is an event in the Science Center, there is an event which is there in IIT Delhi, which is there in any of the technical universities, which is done world skill competitions and all. A lot of diploma students, they participate in world skill competitions and they win also. All in all, we bundle skill along with the smartness. When I say this word smart, think smart, it is thinking beyond what your colleagues who are actually going to follow their schooling would think and do. The outcome of all these things, which I've talked about, that skilling is the key factor, then building or industrial visits or labs or faculty, the outcome is that diploma students, they develop wonderful projects. The projects which can be actually converted to patents, which can be converted to proof of concepts, which can be actually commercialized also. And at LPU, we'll give you an opportunity to showcase your projects, not just simply to the faculty members and to your colleagues at LPU, but industry people will come and talk about your project so that you can fine tune your project as per the requirements of the industry and as per the requirement of the society. These kind of project expos will give you lot of experience in expressing what you have thought, in telling people that how you have built this design and what would be the way forward for this design. The basic examples, one or two examples I'll talk about. The students of diploma along with undergraduate students and postgraduate students of mechanical, aerospace, computer science, electronics put together have designed this autonomous solar bus, a bus which runs on a solar power but which is driverless. There is no driver, and if you want to move from one point in campus to another point in campus, you just simply direct that I want to go to that particular point in campus. It is capable of taking you from one location in campus to another location in campus, and it can handle, if there is an obstacle in between, it can actually handle the obstacles also. Another example of this fusion, I call it as fusion, and the real word of this fusion is transdisciplinary. The students of diploma in electronics, diploma in computer science, graduates from agriculture engineering, graduates from computer science, they all participate and create a cohort, create a group, and they have created a farmer drone, a drone which can take up pesticides, which has got a camera and which look to pests or weeds and sprinkle the weedicide or the pesticide exactly at the location, saving the amount of weedicide or pesticide and with precision without human intervention. These are certain success stories of what I talked about: thinking beyond, thinking technology shift, thinking future. Cut above the rest in LPU would always be that we'll focus on your learning by doing. There'll be a classroom interaction, but then there'll be intensive expectation, or the expectation would be that you do things which you have learned in the classrooms and build projects, because projects in today's world, the number of projects which a student, be it undergraduate or postgraduate or a diploma student in engineering, are doing are the key for the success. We'll let you explore transdisciplinary domains. When I say transdisciplinary domains, meaning thereby you'll be given an opportunity to talk to a diploma student of mechanical, can talk to computer science diploma. They both can talk to an undergraduate student of electronics and build a project. We'll let you participate in various international and national events so that you can understand the technology shift. You can have a picture of where the technology is shifting and how people are solving the societal problems. We'll let you build skills that are futuristic. Even if you are in diploma, a course curriculum talks computer science, a course curriculum talks about Python and C. We'll let you experience Julia. We'll let you experience Ruby on Rails during the ideathons or hackathons which you're going to participate in. And finally, we'll let you build and co-create the magic which is the key factor for your career. My closing remark would be that if you choose diploma after 10th, then again I will repeat that because you are starting early in the experiential learning framework, in the skill development framework, you will always be ahead than your colleagues who decided on schooling at any given point of time. I welcome you to this world of Think Big. Thank you so very much. I'm open for any kind of question and answer, please.
Thank you so much, sir, for such an informative session and sharing your vision. Sir, there are a few queries from the students. Can we take up those queries?
Yeah, sure. Please go ahead.
Okay, sir. So there's a question from Prakhar Mishra. He wants to know that engineering has a good trend of placement these days, but will they choose diploma students and what will be the estimated package? Will they choose diploma students over BTech students?
See, whenever it comes to placement, the undergraduate students who have done graduation have got a different role to play in any of the industry, be it mechanical, be it electronics industry. But the diploma students have the equal opportunities available in that industry. Because I always say that diploma students would better be in skills along with the theoretical aspects. So you will have an equal amount of opportunity. And for the package, sky is the limit. For package, sky is the limit. If you have got the skills which are futuristic and which are absolutely meeting to the demands of the industry, you can get packages maybe even better than undergraduate students.
Thank you so much, sir. So we'll quickly move on to the next question. So the question is from Karanveer Singh. He wants to know that what kind of skill sets are required in diploma to enter into second year of BTech.
See, you do your 3 years religiously, whatsoever workshop, whatsoever practices, whatsoever labs, whatsoever theories are being taught, whatsoever examinations are being given to you, whatsoever projects are given to you, you do them, and then you'll be very well prepared, better prepared to move on to the second year of engineering through lateral entry programs.
Thank you so much, sir, for resolving all the queries of our attendees. And now I would request our admission expert, Dr. Chirag Sharma, to please give the information to the attendees about the admission process. Over to you, Chirag, sir.
Good morning, everyone. So I'll be directly linking towards the slide regarding the campus infrastructure and the events that we basically conduct. So as you can see in our slide, we had 13 LPU students participated in Tokyo Olympics 2020, which was held last year in Tokyo, and had won various medals. Along with that, we talk about the ranking. So as per the World University rankings in 2022, LPU has been ranked 36th amongst top universities of India. We explore the campus life and the exposure that we offer to the students. So we have been one of the prime universities who have conducted 106th Indian Science Congress, which was held in 2019 from January 3rd to 7 January, which was inaugurated by our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi. Apart from that, we had conducted various academic events as well as convocations, where various eminent personalities have visited our campus. As you can see, Shri Pranab Mukherjee is with the Afghanistan president in convocation 2013. Along with that, we had LPU Startup School, which was inaugurated by Shri Arun Jaitley sir, and various life skills lessons we have taught to all the students, the faculties, and eminent personalities. So moving from real life heroes to real life heroes, we had the visit of Shah Rukh Khan sir, Mahindra Singh Dhoni sir, in our respective campus, and made our campus very vibrant. Apart from that, infrastructure, it is a 600-acre university. It has various blocks, various academic blocks. Along with one of the prime feature of our university was is actually our amphitheater, which is actually connected with various academic blocks and a library building, and has a capacity of 3,000 plus people who can sit in our in our amphitheater. Along with that, we have our indoor auditorium, which is known as Shanti Mittal Auditorium, has a capacity of 2,000 plus people can sit in this AC-filled auditorium. Along with that, we have 8-story, 9-story building of Academic Resource Center, where the students can have all the daily necessities available in the mall. It is a uni mall. Along with that, it is having a uni hotel as well. So this is uni mall with all the shops and availability of all the daily necessities for students, along with some laptop shops as well. This is a central library which is situated in our university campus, and it's a 4-story building. Along with that, has access of more than 3 lakh books in the university only, in the central library only. And this is bowling stadium, which is there in our uni mall. Along with that, there is a gym facility available as well as that in that uni mall. Along with that, we have various labs, and uni hospital is one hospital is there in the university. In this pandemic, we require these kind of facilities in any kind of need. Apart from that, we have a very big indoor sporting complex which has access of various games such as swimming, basketball, badminton, along with that volleyball, and then shooting, as well as this is an outside campus view of our university and the night view of our university. Along with that, in the residential facilities that we provide to the students, it is a fully secured campus without any ragging, and you cannot enter the university directly. You have to have the turnstile on with card punching machine, and by default, and then you can enter the university. Apart from that, we have various residential facilities with 1-seater, 2-seater, 3-seater, 4-seater provided to the students, with 6 girls and 8 boys hostels. Very secured campus, the capacity of 20,000 plus more capacity. Along with that, various food options such as standard South Indian and North Indian mess. Now we quickly move towards this particular course that we are actually searching for. So I have directly linked up to nest.lpu.in. Over there, directly you can basically search engineering option, and engineering there is an option of diploma engineering given. So in diploma engineering options, we have various fees and scholarship options. Along with that, information regarding the LPU Nest test, which is meant for eligibility and well as scholarship test. But I quickly take you towards the fees and scholarship part, because today is one of the last dates to apply for eligibility scholarship test. So if we explore these kind of options that we provide to the students, we have diploma civil engineering, electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, diploma in business administration, and then computer science and engineering, electronics and communication engineering. So I quickly take you towards one of the options that you can choose. One of the option is diploma engineering, computer science and engineering. So we go to a particular link, and we are directed to a particular link where all the information regarding that particular course is available. Like for an example, eligibility criteria. The eligibility criteria for the engineering course is diploma engineering course is pass with 50% aggregate marks in 10, with the clearance of subjects such as mathematics, science, and English. Now, for a candidate who has not studied English as a subject, the condition of English must be waived off, provided the candidate has all the qualifying exams studied in English medium subjects. Apart from that, we are providing 5% relaxation to Northeast states, Sikkim candidates, or defense personnel, along with Kashmiri migrant people. So, the eligibility is passed with 50% marks in with mathematics, science, or English. Apart from that, what is the fees of diploma course? The fees of diploma course is 50,000 every semester. So it's a 3-year course. So 3 years, 50,000 every semester. But we are providing scholarships as well. So scholarships are based on certain criteria. One of the criteria is that you must have a particular percentage in qualifying exam. If I'm talking about the qualifying exam, that is your 10th score, if you are getting a score of 95% or above in 10th, you get the scholarship of 30,000 every semester. Guys, 50,000 is the total fees, and 30,000 is a scholarship. I'm removing that scholarship amount from the fees. Now your fees would be 20,000 every semester. So 30,000 every semester you're getting the scholarship. It is multiplied with 6. It is 1,80,000 you are directly saving from your score of 95% or above in 10th, or you are getting the score of 90 to 94.99, you will get the scholarship of 25,000 every semester. So 25,000 multiplied with 6, again 1,50,000 you are saving directly. Along with that, if you are scoring above from 80 to 89.9%, again you will getting the scholarship of 20,000 every semester. 20 multiplied by 6 is 1,20,000 you are saving. Importantly, this scholarship is if you are not falling in any of the slabs, you can apply for our LPU Nest scholarship test, where very good score in LPU Nest can give you scholarship of again cutoff 1 30,000 every semester, cutoff 2 25,000, or cutoff 3 20,000. So you have to score very good in that LPU Nest examination, for which let me tell you, the important day to apply for this test is the last date of submission of LPU Nest examination is 25th of May. Guys, if you will apply LPU Nest later, you may get lesser scholarship that we are offering right now. So today is the last day to apply for this scholarship examination if you are not falling in certain categories. And again, today is the last date for early decision benefit as well. So whatever scholarship you are seeing, that is the scholarship amount which is applicable for today only. So kindly apply for our examination and apply for our program, which is Diploma in Engineering. If there is any kind of question, I'll be happy to answer.
Thank you so much, Chirag sir, for the detailed information about the admission process. And yes, attendees, good thing comes to people who wait, but better things come to those who go out and get them. So don't just sit back and relax. Grab the opportunity to take admissions in your preferred program and get the early decision benefits. So book your LPU Nest slot today on priority basis. As Chirag sir told you already that today is the last date to get the maximum scholarship. So thank you everyone. Thank you experts. This webinar was on benefits of opting engineering after 10th. And experts, thank you. Your years of research, your depth of understanding the topic, your ability to present the topic in such an interesting way produce one of the most wonderful morning for all the attendees. So on behalf of all the attendees of this webinar, I want to thank you for your insightful presentation. Hopefully, attendees found this webinar to be valuable and will be able to utilize the information provided in this webinar to take better decisions regarding admissions. Thank you, attendees. I enjoyed bringing this session to you, and I hope you enjoyed listening to it as much. So until next time, I, Ruby Gill, sign off. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.